receiver, David Aldridge. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Robertson is out there with Moncrief. Then it's Kareem, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Johnson in at the 3.
You can see how much time and effort Westbrook has put into working on that range shot. Under control, well-balanced, really good stuff.
Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Nice shot by Robertson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And there's Moncrief. That's good on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The pass to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Giannis has got his second basket. KD with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. .41 seconds left to play here in the first. Trains the three-pointer.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy incredible, relentless as a scorer.
.36 seconds left in the first quarter. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
Here's Robertson. Poked loose and stolen by Payton. Left side Westbrook. Over Robertson. Again, Oklahoma City.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and they pick up 2. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Hits the front of the rim and out. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Oklahoma City. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Allen is out there with Durant. Then there's Payton. Then it's Paul George. And it's Westbrook in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
The shot by KD. No good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Johnson can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Westbrook can absorb contact, and he's got great focus and great finishing ability.
1:14 left to play here in the second quarter. Robertson against Payton. Fires from the wing. Robertson, good.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Here's Durant. He feeds it to George. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Poked away. It's stolen by Allen. One-on-one fast break. Here's Westbrook, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You must respect the strength of Russell Westbrook. Boy, even when you foul him, he can still finish.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw tonight, and the Bucks with some changes. Michael Reds checked in for Johnson. Dandridge comes in for Ray Allen, and it's Moncrief in for Robertson. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Milwaukee in the lead. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That one goes. Count it.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Knocks down the three ball.
Boy, how about the range from Kevin Durant? Dial it in from another zip code.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. On the inbound, and the dunk by Giannis.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Allen for three, and the Thunder another three.
Well, the aggressiveness of Russell Westbrook setting up that bucket right there. This guy knows how to find the best shot possible.
And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by one. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 14 points and 1 assist. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, they were lighting it up from three, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Moncrief. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Johnson, and it's Robertson in at the point.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Oklahoma City trailing. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, an aggressive player at the rim. Paul George has the kind of athleticism to make a defense look silly.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Robertson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. .124 left in the third quarter of the game. Giannis dishes to Moncrief. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Well, Russell Westbrook demonstrating how talented a passer he can be.
1:03 left in the third. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And he makes both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's KD. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. He's got 10.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Giannis. Wow, hammering it in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
The Bucks trail. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Westbrook with the steal. Here's Allen, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Cummings, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Good on both. Bucks trail by 3. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Moncrief. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Moncrief's got his second bucket tonight.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Peyton. Allen out there with Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's George in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bucks trail by 5. Now here is Moncrief. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Milwaukee. Robertson comes in for Moncrief. Here is Robertson. The feed to Abdul-Jabbar. And the layup's good off the glass.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And George gets it to go.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Robertson is doubled. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Robertson. Following the basket by Gary Payton. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Robertson.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
A critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Down low, here's Dandridge. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Westbrook.
Westbrook demands the basketball and says, I got you, fellas. The big-time delivery.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. There'll be 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Cummings. Johnson comes in for Dandridge. And it's Moncrief in for Pressey. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that last timeout, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 2. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Robertson with it. George picks him up, and Durant sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Payton. Count it!
And they still have a foul to give at this point. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Money!
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.